I guess Sony destroys any chance of so bad guy game to smash any future Smash games. Well, Sony is looking to acquire Arc System Works according to Guilty Gear Studios. So that means, yep, Guilty Gear. It seems that Sony is trying to desperately keep Japan after being utterly destroyed by Nintendo. Since the PS5's launch in Japan, utterly being destroyed by Mario and his friends. And it's just absolutely hilarious that Sony is trying to do the same thing that Microsoft is doing. It's acquiring studios to boost up sales. Nintendo doesn't need to acquire studios because it's funny how, unlike Microsoft, Sony actually has IPs and game series that people like. But it seems that isn't enough for Sony. A console that, is that we don't know if it's really doing well or not. Sony says, oh, it is, but most of the sales are from scalpers, not actual people. For the fact that the console is bombing in Japan, the fact that Sony has to make, Final Fantasy 16 exclusive to keep the console from mostly flopping in the console, the country, and Final Fantasy 16 will likely be the worst selling Final Fantasy game in history. That isn't a spin-off game, of course. Let's look at Final Fantasy 7 remake sales for the PS5. It should be much higher than 25,000 copies sold. But if you compare the Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch, that game's still selling on the console. But Sony is just absolutely a company that is just, and there are also rumors that Sony might acquire Square Enix as well. And it seems that Sony is doing the same thing as Microsoft, and people called that Microsoft out for being greedy. And Sony is doing the same thing with Japanese companies. That's basically it. Goodbye.